A, E, U, and Re. Yeah, Re. Okay. So next Guna Sandhi, A plus E,
A.
A, U, A plus Re, R, and A plus Re, Al. Okay. So now Vriddhi Sandhi, A plus I, and A plus O, okay. So now Yan Sandhi, Yan just opposite. पहले के संधि में in the earlier sandhi first then other swaras. So now we learn first other swaras then so E plus swara is equal to
Yeah.
ya. So E is mother of ya. Remember, there is a relationship always between ya and E, va and u, ra and ri, la and ri. It's u plus swara will be va. Ri plus swara and ri plus swara la. So that we learn. So now ayadi sandhi. Just now we practice in sahana bhavatu. A plus swara I. A plus swara I. And O plus swara and au plus swara yeah. Good. So up to this, these are all swara sandhi. Today we'll learn two specific rules in swara sandhi. We called it apavada, some exceptional rules. So those rules we learn, there are some exception of those rules. The first exception called about ayasandhi, and that is, go to back. So you learn that A plus swara will be I and O plus swara will be up. So the next we are going to learn something exception. That means somewhere this sandhi is not going to happen. And what will be that occasion? If A is coming at the end of a pada. Pada, maybe I already told you in a classroom. In Sanskrit grammar, the word is per word there are two words in Sanskrit. Shabda. Shabda means root word, and pada means the word used as a part of sentence. That means where vibhakti, shabdarup, dhaturup is mixed. Like Rama is a shabda, Ramaha, Ramahu, Ramaha, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Rami, all these are pada. Pada means part of a sentence. So when you are saying Ramena, so you cannot say Ramena exclusively because it's useless. Ramena is always should be part of a sentence. But Ram is just Ram. It is useless to use in a sentence until you are putting a vibhakti. Ramaha, Ramo, Rama. In English, the simple way to understand it is the part of a sentence. And Shabda is just a root word which have no declination, no form, nothing. So whatever you learn, the earlier sutra here, Ayadi Sandhi, all these are about the root word plus etc. But here, if the AO comes at the end of a pada, then there will be no sandhi and there will be purva rupa. Purva rupa means it will be as it is. As it is earlier, the later was. And the A will be dropped. Instead of A, there will be avagraha. Can you see the arrow? Can you see the S sign?
Yes.
Yeah. So S is called avagraha, and that will replace the vowel of A. So take some examples. vane atra. So vane atra, a plus a should be I, and it should be vanayatra. A plus I is I. Because, but here, vane means jungle mein, in the forest. It is seventh case. Saptami vibhakti ekvachan. So singular number seventh case of vana shabda means vane. So because it's a pada, so there will be no sandhi and the a will be dropped. A is not going to change its form as I, but a will be dropped and avagraha will replace it. Vanetra. So, vanetra. In the same way, grame plus api. So grame is seventh case singular number. Gaon mein. The saptami vibhakti. So because it's a pada, because there is a vibhakti, so there will be no sandhi, and a will be dropped, and avagraha will take up it, replace it. So it will become gramepi instead of grama yapi. Can you repeat it? Gramepi.
Gramepi.
Good. So next is O plus A. Bhano asmin. O plus A क्या हो बनना चाहिए? What will be O plus A?
No O.
नहीं, it should be ab.
Yeah.
Bhana vasmin. But here bhano is a pada because it's संबोधन. भानु शब्द का संबोधन एक वचन में बनता है भानो. भानु मतलब सूर्य, और संबोधन जो 8th केस होता है to address someone. Like your name is Partha. So when I am calling you, addressing, I say Partha. So little longer. If your name is Bhanu, so I'll call you Bhanu instead of Bhanu. If your name is Lata, so I'll call you Late. It becomes Bhanosmin. Can you repeat it?
Bhanosmin.
Like this, Vishnosti.
Vishnosti.
O plus A, no sandhi, A dropped, and avagraha takes its place. Any doubt? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So next also another exceptional rule, not general rule, and this rule is about E-E-U, E-U-A. So you know E plus swara becomes Ya, and U plus swara
Wow.
Va, and A plus swara I. But here there are certain places where these rules are not applicable, and that place is if there is E sound, E means dirghai, and that dirghai if it comes as a dvivachan, end of a dvivachananta shabda, then there will be no sandhi. Take some example. Muni. The word is muni, choti, the small e, and it will be munihi, muni, muna, and it's muni means sage. The second dual number is munihi, muni. So it is a dirghai and is a dvivachan. So because of it is a dirghai and dvivachan, so no sandhi. Muni agatau. Well, two munis are have came. Ravi atra. Ravi means son. Ravi means two sons. Dual number. Ravi atra means there are two sons. Dhenu ime. So dhenu lagu. Dhenu means cow, and dhenu is a dvivachan. So dhenu ime means these two are cows. So there is no sandhi. Bhanu, you know, you just now learned Bhanu means sun, Surya. So Bhanu, two sons. And Atra, there are two sons here. And Mala, you know Mala? Mala means garland, necklace. Mala, Male, Malaha. Aruna, Arune, Arunaha. So Dvivachan is A. So Male, Ime, these are two garlands. Because of it is Dvivachan, so no sandhi. Phalam phale phalani, that you know. So phalete, no sandhi. So, okay, so now we are coming to next topic. That is Shabdaroop. Last time you learned Shabdaroop means the 8 forms of a particular origin word. Like take a word Bala. The Bala means boy. It's a Shabda, root word. Although it has a meaning, but it's not useful in a sentence. To make this Bala Shabda in a sentence, you have to put any vibhakti. And last time you discussed about Prathama, Dvitiya and Tritiya. So Prathama means it's a nominative. So when you are using a word, Ajay? Anyone remembers?
Yes.
Parthji, please.
This is Prathama Vibhakti, Prathama Karta. That's what I'm saying here.
Where we will use Prathama Vibhakti? In what condition we will use Prathama Vibhakti?
Prathama Vibhakti will use for referring to
as a subject. So when you are using a word as a subject, so you have to put the Prathama Vibhakti. Like your name is Amit. So Amit is the original word, root word. So although it has a meaning, but it's not good to use in a sentence. So to use the Amit word in a sentence and as a subject, then you have to go Amitaha, Amitahu, Amitaha. Balaha, Balahu, Balaha. So Amitaha means one person named Amit. Amitahu means two persons named Amit. And Amitaha means three persons named Amit. So you can say Amitaha khadati, Amit is eating, Amitaha dhavati, Amita is running. So you are using Amit as a subject. For that you have to use the first vibhakti.
Okay.
So there is an example. See, can you read the example? Anyone?
Devaha asman rakshati.
Yeah, good. Devaha asman rakhyati. What do you understand from this?
Asman.
Rakhyati means raksha karna, to protect.
To protect.
So Dev protects. Asman means us. So Deva, deity or God, protects us. So that is Devaha asman rakhyati. So here Deva word is used as a subject. Because how to know what is subject? In a sentence, the doer of the verb is called subject. Remember, doer of the verb. Ramaha khadati. So khadati is a verb. So who is doing that verb? Rama. Rama is karta. So that is called kartaya subject. So now Dvitiya. So we use Dvitiya
as an object.
Object. So take some practices. Just go with me. Balaha, Balahu, Balaha.
Balaha,
Balaha, Balo, Balaha.
Chhatra.
Chhatra, Chhatro, Chhatra.
Rama.
Rama, Ramo, Rama.
Vriksha.
Vriksha, Vriksho, Vrikshaha.
Hasta.
Hasta.
Okay. So now we are taking a ending but neutral. Phalam, phale, phalani. So Chitra.
Chitram, Chitre, Chitrani.
Mastakam. Yeah, Chitrani. Good. Because Ra is there, so now.
Yes.
Mastaka. Mastaka means head.
Mastakam, Mastake, Mastakani.
Good. Netra. Eye.
Netram,
Netrani.
Mukha. Mouth.
Mukham, Mukhe, Mukhani.
Good. So next come, this is a feminine word and it's a ending. So how to use a ending feminine word in Prathama Vibhakti? This is one example. Can you repeat it? Go through it.
Lata, Late,
yeah. So Lata means one Lata. Late means two Lata. Lata means creeper, vine. And Lataha means many Latas. So put it here, Gita.
Gita.
Bala, girl.
Bala, Bale, Bala.
Okay, good. So now come to again karma. Karma means object. So
Ditya.
object of the
Ditya
subject. Okay,
Instrumental.
Ramaha khadati. What does it mean? Ramaha khadati.
Ram eats.
Ram eats. So to eat, you need something to eat. Are you getting my point? Until there is something to eat, how can you eat? And whatever you eat, that is your object. So take some example. You are eating rice. So rice is odanam.
Odanam.
Odanam will be used as dvitiya vibhakti. Ramaha odanam khadati. Like Lakshmanji learned Sanskrit. So Lakshmanaha pathati. Is it okay? Lakshmana
Sanskritam.
reads. But what does he read?
Sanskritam.
Sanskrit. So Sanskrit is object. So you have to put Sanskrit in karma
Sanskritam.
dvitiya vibhakti. So it will be
Sanskritam.
take an example. Practice it. Balam balau balan.
Balam balau balan.
balan.
Deva.
Devam
Devan.
Devan.
Th.
Patham, Patho, Pathan.
Parthan. Amit.
Amitam, Amito, Amitan.
Lakshman.
Lakshmanam,
Lakshmanau, Lakshmanan.
Lakshmana.
Surya.
Surya.
Suryam,
Suryo,
Suryan.
Suryan.
Okay, so now come to neutral. Napunsak. Phalam phale phalani. Chitra.
Chitrayana.
Chitrani.
Chitrayi.
Nahi,
Chitrani.
Dvitiya
Second one.
vibhakti. Chitram, chitre, chitrani.
Chitrani. Okay. Chitram, chitre, chitrani. Okay.
Odanam.
Odanam, udane, udanami.
Udaname, Udanami.
Odanani. Nani.
Odanani.
Ni. Odanani. Pushpam.
Pushpam. Pushpe.
Pushpam.
Pushpani.
Pushpani. Good. Take next topic. Next word is feminine lata. So latam, late, lataha. Sita.
Sitam.
Sitam,
Site.
Site,
Sitaha.
Sitaha.
Taha. Aruna.
Arunam.
Arune.
Arunaha.
Arunaha. Gita.
Geetam,
Gite, Gitaha.
Taha.
Gitaha. Nas. Jihva. Jihva means tongue. Tongue. Jihva.
Yuvam.
Juham,
Juhe,
juhe,
Jiva.
Jivaha.
Okay. So now we'll make some sentences. I eat rice. It means
Aham.
khadami. Aham.
Khadami,
udanam, khadami.
Okay, I'm going one by one. So first Amit ji answered aham odanam khadami. Next I am coming to Arunaji. Rama reads a book.
Ramam.
Ramaha, because Rama is subject.
Subject.
Book is object.
Ramaha pustakam
Pathati.
patati.
Good, good. Next is Parthaji. Sita, the boy looks at Sita.
Sita, okay. Balakam,
Balakaha, subject.
balakaha, Sitaya,
Sitam,
Sitam lakshati,
Pashyati. Pashyati.
pashyati, okay.
Yeah. So, Balakaha Sitam Pashyati. So
Pashyati.
you got it. Okay. Any doubt? Is clear?
No. Balaka, Sitam pashyati, okay.
Okay. So now come to the Tritiya Vibhakti. So Tritiya Vibhakti, if you want to use a word as an instrument or tool, then you have to put that word in third case, and that is called Karana Karaka. And generally in English, you put there by, with, through, etc. First we'll practice, then the roop, then we'll go there. come to the Tritiya Vibhakti Bala Shabda. Balena. Go with me,
Balabham,
say Balena.
Balabham, Balo,
Balabhyam
Baloha,
Baleihi.
Balehi,
Okay, Rama.
Rame,
Ramabhyam, Rameha,
Rameihi.
Ramai,
Can you again practice Rameihi?
Ramehi.
Ramabhyam, Ramai.
Okay. Then Vriksha.
So why it is not Rameha, Ramehi?
So Visarga, the pronunciation of Visarga should follow the vowel comes before the Visarga. Like Balaha, Balaha, Balehi,
Lehi.
Baloyo, Balayo. So whatever sound comes before Visarga, so you have to pronounce that one. So Visarga has only Visarga cannot be pronounced, and it is ah, I, eh, au. So always Visarga needs a vowel to be pronounced. If a comes before Visarga, then a. If e comes before Visarga, then I. If u comes before Visarga, then u. So that is the way you have to pronounce. Is it clear?
Okay.
Because here it is eihi, so you have to sound baleihi. So balena, balabhyam, baleihi. Now tell me griha. Oh, sorry, griha. Okay, griha.
Gruhena,
Grihabhyam,
Gruhabhyam, Gruhaihi.
grehi. Hasta.
Hastena.
Hastabhyam, Hastohi,
Hastaihi.
Netra.
Netre.
Netreno, Netabhyam,
Netraihi.
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 So it is falena, falabhyam, falei, balena, balabhyam, bale. The same. So but you need to know the feminine a ending. So go with me. Lataya,
Lataya,
latabhyam,
Latyabhyam.
latabhihi.
Lata.
Yeah. So see, here is E. So Visarga follows E. Latabhihi.
Latavihi.
Latavihi. Okay.
Rama. How to make Rama word in Tritiya case?
Ramaya,
Ramabhyam. Ramavihi.
Ramabhihi. Okay.
Ramavihi.
Nasika. Nasika.
Nastika.
Kaya, Nasikabhyam,
Nasikaya.
Nasikavihi.
Kabhyam. Nasikabhihi. Okay. Clear? Okay. So now we'll practice how to use these words in a sentence. I eat with my hand. So hand is my instrument to eat. So the first sentence, aham khadami, with hand, hastena, balena, hastena. Okay. So I'm going one by one. First I'm asking Amitji. Amit works with feet. Feet means pada. Works means chalati. Amit works with feet.
Okay. So Amita padebhyam padabhyam
Chalati.
chalati.
Good. Okay, Arunaji. Sita looks with eyes.
Sita,
Pashyati.
Pasyati, Netrabhyam,
Yeah, done. Netrabhyam. Sita netrabhyam pashyati. Good. Okay, so Parthaji, the dog walks with his leg. Remember, dog has 4 legs, not 2. So leg means pada. Parthaji, dog. Do you know what is the Sanskrit of dog?
Kukkuram? No, no.
Kukkuraha, shunakaha, shunakaha, kukkuraha.
Padai,
Padehi. Good.
padai, chalati.
Chalati. Very good. So kukkuraha or shunakaha padehi chalati.
So, what is the other name of the cook dog?
Shunakaha.
Shumaka.
Shunakaha. Shunakaha.
Shunakaha. Shunakaha padai chalati.
Chalati. Chalati. Okay. So now take another vibhakti, then we'll jump to next course. Chaturthi vibhakti. So Chaturthi vibhakti is, there are two things in Chaturthi vibhakti. One is there is an act of giving, so the receiver should be used Chaturthi vibhakti. So you have to put Chaturthi vibhakti in a receiver. So like Rama gives money to Deepak. So Deepak is a receiver of money. So you have to put Chaturthi vibhakti in Deepak. So first we will practice, then we will come back to understand literally. So come to the Chaturthi vibhakti. Balaya, balabhyam, balebhyah. Practice.
Balaya, balebham, balebha.
Balabhyam, balebhyah.
बालाय बालाभ्यां बालेभ्यः
Deva.
Devaya devabhyam
Bhyam,
devabhyah.
devebhyah.
Devebhyah.
Ramesh.
Rameshaya, Rameshabham,
Bhyam, Rameshebhyah.
Rameshebha.
यः
Bharat.
Bharataya,
Aya, Bharatabhyam, Bharatebhyah.
भारतेभ्यः
Bharatebhya.
Like I told you, neutral words are same as masculine, but still we are taking one. Phalaya, phalabhyam, phalebhyah. Pushpa.
Pushpaya, Pushpabham, Pushpebhya.
पुष्पेभ्यः
Netra.
Netraya netrabhyam netrebhyah.
Okay, so now we are taking one feminine word, a ending, and that is first listen me. Lata yei. Can you repeat? Lata yei.
Lata ei,
लतायै
Latyabhyam
Latabhyam.
latyabhyah.
Latabhyah.
Latabhya.
Okay. Rama.
Ramaye,
रमाभ्यां रमाभ्यः
Ramabhyah. Gita.
Gitaye, Gitabhyam, Gitabha.
Gitabhyah. Okay. So now come to the point. So the first thing is the receiver will be in fourth case if there is an act of giving, and the second thing is anything we do for a purpose. So when the purpose should be used in fourth case. Like in English, mostly you use to or for. I take an example. I'm going to office to work or for money. So to work or for money. So work or money will be in fourth case. Work is karya. So it will be karyaya, karyabhyam, karyebhyah. Money means dhana, dhanaya, dhanabhyam, dhanebhyah. So suppose you want to say, I am going to a store for fruit. So for fruit, your purpose is to get food. So it will be phalaya, phalabhyam, phalebhyah. A boy goes to a school for a book.
Bala,
Balaha,
Balaha, goes with Gachati,
gachati, vidyalayam,
Vidyalayam,
for a book. Book means pustaka. And pustaka fourth case will be sheep.
Pustakaya.
Pustakaya. Good. So Balaha Pustakaya Vidyalayam Gachati. Okay. So Parthaji, a man means Jana, goes restaurant for food. Food means bhojana, restaurant
Janalaya.
means bhojanalaya, and man means Jana.
Jana bhojanaya bhajanalaya gacchati.
Bhojanalayam gacchati.
Janalayam gacchati.
So bhojanalayam is second case, remember, object, and bhojana is fourth case, purpose. So janaha bhojanaya bhojanalayam gacchati. So I eat for taste or for tongue.
Can you repeat in English, sir? What is that?
I eat for taste. I am using, instead of taste, I am using a tongue. Jihva.
Aham jihvayai khadami.
Good. Aham jihvayai khadami. Very good. So now Amitji. So you can use this neutral word. Devi walks for a flower.
Okay. Devi or baby?
Devi. Devi means Devi. It's a name or a divine lady.
Okay. So Devi walks for a flower.
Yeah.
Okay. So this for a flower will be a phalaya.
No, phala means fruit. So flower will be pushpa. So you have to use pushpaya.
Puspaya. Okay, puspaya. Okay. So puspaya.
Chalati.
Huh?
Walks means chalati. Walking.
Chalati. So Devi puspakaya chalati.
Yeah. Devi pushpaya chalati.
Puspaya chalati.
Or you can say Devi pushpaya gacchati. Devi goes for a flower. She goes for a flower. Devi pushpaya gacchati. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So okay. So this is fourth case. Today we learn up to fourth case.
Sir, can you give us the breakup of that first sloka, Sahana Vavatu, like words like Saha,
Okay.
now?
Saha is okay. Saha means with or together. Next is now. Now is like balau. Like balau. You got it? How to say balau? This balau, the second vibhakti.
Dvivachana.
Dvivachan. So Dvivachan. So it is now plus avatu. 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 So in that is the only sandhi in first sentence. Come to the second sentence, a third sentence. In second and third sentence, there is no sandhi. In third sentence, tejasvi. Okay, fine. Navadhitam astu. So there are three words, right? Now, again now like balau. Plus adhitam.
Okay, adhitam.
Plus astu.
Okay.
Adhitam astu.
Adhitam plus astu.
Astu.
So, okay, that's it. So there are only two sandhi. Rest of our words, there is no sandhi.
Adhitam means studies, right?
Adhitam means whatever we learned.
Yes, study.
Whatever we learned. Study. Yeah, study. Yeah.
Karva vahe means what? Karva vahe.
Karava vahi is a verb. It means may we do, or may we practice, or may we work. So it's about to do. So you can use do, work, practice, anything. May we do. We both do. What we may do? Viryam, something which is energetic, something brilliant. Well, whatever we learn, we are going to learn, it should be something brilliant, something useful. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Like it is it is like plural karava vahi. It's like
No,
plural.
it's all not plural. It all are dual number. Dual. Because two. We both.
Karava vahi.
Dvisha vahi. That is also dual number. Karava vahi. That is also dual number.
Karvavahi is one word or two words?
Yeah,
There
one
is no-
word.
there's
Vidvisha
no
vahi
sandhi.
also one word.
Yeah, there is no sandhi.
Vidvisha vahi also one word.
So the first one is Karavavaha is kru dhatu.
Kru dhatu. Kru means to do. And Vidvisha vahi V suffix, a prefix. And Dvish dhatu. Dvish means to hate.
Oh.
So ma means no, negation.
No.
We
No.
may not hate each other, or we may not put any animosity amongst each other. To each
Oh.
other. Okay. Now, saha means with or together.
Together.
Together. Yeah. Namaskar.
Thank you.